It's okay. Hi, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is the Peanuts Gallery. And today we're going to do a tag. Today we're going to do a sorting hat for fandom characters. And we have a list that we've written for each other. So I'll tell her a name. She'll have 30 seconds timed on a clock. She'll give me how she thinks they'd be sorted in, and then why.
Alright, so who wants to go first? I will ask you. Your first character is going to be Robb Stark, Game of Thrones.
A hard one. Alright. Well, I feel like a lot of people would say Gryffindor, but I personally think Hufflepuff. He's got the hardworking and loyal to a fault sort of thing down, and he really only wants conflict if there's no other way of handling it. He'd rather not do things.
Okay.
How about Wally West?
Wally West. I think he'd probably be... Oh, this is hard! I'm gonna say Ravenclaw, just because he values intelligence, but he's not all that, like, street smart. He's brave, but he's not like foolhardy. He's intelligent, so I think he'd be a Ravenclaw.
Nice. 25 seconds.
Cool. Your next one is going to be Mello from Death Note.
Oh boy. Again, I feel like a lot of people naturally put him in Gryffindor, but I really feel like he's more of a Slytherin. He's very ambitious and driven, and all he wants to do is beat Nier, but that's still something he's striving for, so that's where I would put him.
Okay. 18 seconds.
So for your next one, let's do Spencer from Pretty Little Liars.
You know, I think she'd actually probably be a Slytherin, because she is very intelligent and she values intelligence, but she's loyal. But if you break her loyalty, she's like scary son of a bitch, and yeah, definitely a Slytherin.
Good.
Your next character, Leo Valdez from Percy Jackson. Go.
Okay, well, I keep saying this, but I've always thought him a Slytherin. He's pretty resourceful and cunning, and he kind of hides behind things. I mean, he's not necessarily what you see is what you get. I mean, that's what he acts like, but it isn't, and I think he has a whole lot of drive to be something, or, you know, not be the seventh wheel. You know, he's determined and stuff like that. So for your next one, I was going to do Amy / Rory. You can do one, either, or both.
Okay, I don't have time to do both, so I'm just gonna do Amy. Amy, I think, is probably a Gryffindor, because she is just in it for the adventure. Like, she literally leaves Rory at the altar because she just wants the adventure. She doesn't want to be complacent. And she's kind, she's considerate, but she doesn't always think things all through, and that's really apparent through the whole series.
24 seconds.
Cool. Your next character is Sasuke from Naruto.
Well, let's see. This is probably one of the only ones that I think will unanimously be agreed with, that he's definitely going to be a Slytherin. Driven, ambitious, and very cunning and resourceful, so there's not probably much argument on that one. So for my next one, why don't we do Cass from Supernatural?
I think Cass would probably be a Hufflepuff. Just because I know he's an angel, so he doesn't understand, like, human things very well, but he's kind and considerate, like, and that was really evident with the whole thing in Purgatory. He felt so guilty, and granted, the whole Godsteel thing was a fiasco, but he is kind, but he's understanding, and he's not selfish, so.
And he's very loyal to Dean.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Your next one is Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson. Well, I don't think he's a Slytherin, so yay. I guess I'd probably put him in with the Hufflepuffs. He's not really brave to the point where he does foolhardy things, but he's also very loyal and hardworking as well. So, I think it's fair. Naruto from Naruto.
I'm just gonna say Gryffindor, because he's just, like, foolhardy as they come. #1 knucklehead ninja! Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's pretty self-explanatory.
I gave you an easy one there a little bit.
Yeah, that was really
9
easy.
seconds.
Levi from Attack on Titan.
Oh boy. I would say Levi, I mean, he's not really, I don't think, ambitious too much, so I guess I would put him in with the Hufflepuffs. I mean, he's loyal to a fault to Aaron, or the commander guy, not Aaron, Erwin. So, yeah, loyal, dedicated, does what he does best. Yours is Marjorie from the TV show because she's not read the books.
Marjorie from the TV show is definitely a Slytherin because girl got brains, but she's like super cunning and she's like manipulating the fuck out of everyone. And she's in control. Anybody who wins the Game of Thrones, it's gonna be her. I mean, probably not, but I want it to be her because she's awesome.
Or at least be like the queen,
whoever. Maybe she'll marry Jon Snow.
Or Daenerys.
I would be okay with either, honestly.
Really, seriously. Take your pick, Marjorie. You go, girl.
Or go both.
Both are good. Yeah, both are good choices.
Both are good. Both are good. So your next one is going to be the Ninth Doctor.
The Ninth Doctor. Okay, well, it's been a while since I've seen the Ninth Doctor stuff, but I definitely would have to put him in Gryffindor. He's really brave, and you know, sometimes he gets himself into really sticky situations because he didn't think it through before they traveled there. But yeah, brave. Your next one is Percy Jackson.
Oh my gosh, I love Percy Jackson. But that's kind of hard. I mean, I guess you'd have to probably go with Gryffindor because he's like brave and he's loyal, so loyal that's his fault, obviously. I mean, he could probably go Slytherin if you wanted to think about it that way, but I'm gonna go with Gryffindor.
It's a good one.
All right, and your last one is Dean from Supernatural.
Dean. I mean, I feel like he'd be a Griffin Puff. I mean, I think his Hufflepuff personally outweighs his Gryffindor, but he does have a lot of strong Gryffindor qualities, you know, the bravery, and the loyalty, which is a shared Hufflepuff trait, but I also think that, he's just very hardworking and dedicated. Your last one is Artemis, also from Young Justice.
Artemis is awesome. I think she would probably be a Slytherin though, because girl's in it for herself. I respect that, but yeah, she's smart, she's cunning, but she's in it for herself. And even though like she grows up in the second season, obviously, like the whole fiasco that is the second season, I'm pretty sure she's a Slytherin. All right, so that was fun. So what house are you in?
Me? Slytherin.
I'm a Slitherpuff. But I got sorted to Slytherin on Pottermore, so I'm gonna go with that.
Same. I think there's more to Slytherin, more to characters that are very Slytherin. I feel like we see a lot of Slytherin people in TV shows and books. Driven and resourceful and cunning. That's a very main character trait.
They just have like the potential to be really, really evil. Okay. So how about in the comments below you tell us which Hogwarts house you're in and why you think you're in that house, or I mean, if you got sorted on Pottermore, that's a perfectly valid reason. And maybe tell us one of your favorite characters and what house you think they're in, or if you think we're terribly, terribly, horribly wrong on one of the characters, let us know.
Be nice about it though. I like intellectual debates. I don't like people screaming at me about how I'm an idiot and wrong.
I mean, granted, it's the internet, so that'll probably happen no matter what. But anyway.
But this gives us an excuse to delete it without any hard feelings.
Hit like down below if you enjoyed this video, and you can hit subscribe like right here. And I'll put our social media links down below. And till then, have a nice life.
Yes.